glad to leave the shade. We're about to walk from, well, this is Watson's Bay down here. Walk up here. We're going to the toilet, already filled up with the water. This is the gap. Then we walk this away, right, down to Bondi Beach. But just take this in for a second. Look at this view. Like, that is magical. Sydney Harbour, you are beautiful. You really are. It is a warm day, but that's okay. It's okay. We've just had, down here is Doyle's. Doyle's is a kind of institution of a restaurant right on the beachfront. And then they have Doyle's Wharf seafood takeaway. So I had some chowder, seafood chowder soup at the wharf, at the back there, looking over the water. It was beautiful with this view. The boats coming in and out. But it's time to walk. Time to walk. We've rested. We've already walked a fair bit already. But we're walking up here. We're walking up to the gap. And then we're heading down to Bondi Beach. Should be about an hour and a half walk. Probably 2 with me stopping and starting and looking at stuff. But, hey, we've got Wayne. How you going, Wayne? You know this area, don't you? Do you know where I am? We're heading up to the gap. Now, all these other people are catching buses. That's very sensible. But no, Dora's going to walk. Because she likes to walk, right? King's Cross by a double bay. So there's a bus. Veracruz. So you can get to Bondi Beach with a bus. Yep, see Bondi Beach, 380. So along the way, if we get sick of walking, we can catch the 380. But I like this walk. It is a bit warm though. So let's see how we go. I do have electrolytes with me, lots of water, hat, sunscreen. But yeah, probably shouldn't be walking in the middle of the day. So this is the gap. So you'll see signs that say, we're here for you. Call 13, 11, 15. There's hope, there's help. So yeah, this is the gap. Mind the gap. It's very, very beautiful. Wild, right? Wild, wild, wild. We could walk up there, but we also have done that many times. So we're just going to get away, keep on walking. For your own good, stay off the fence. So my dad told me a story actually that my uncle Len, actually came here once upon a time to take his life. A few people have taken their life here. So it's not a place that, unfortunately, people come here not just for happiness, for sadness. So very sad. But that's why Lifeline do amazing things, and that's why they have signs here about Lifeline, because they have a 1-800 number, well not 1-800, 131115, and it's a 24-hour number, and someone will talk to you. It's a big anchor. That anchor, the Dunbar, was wrecked about 500 yards south of this spot in heavy northeast gale. 122, there was only one survivor. This her anchor was recovered by locals 50 years ago. Okay, wow, can you imagine finding this anchor? That's that's huge. Can you imagine how big the boat was? Hey Mike, how you going? Mike, look at this anchor. That's a real anchor, Micah. Oh, Micah. Micah, I've got a new name for you, Mike. That's a real anchor. In 1857, the Dunbar was wrecked out here, 500 yards south out here. And 50 years ago, they recovered their anchor. That is one hell of a big anchor. Mike, there's two mics. Why are you watching from two channels, Mike? So guys, we're not going to go up there. We've got to start walking, guys. We're walking to Bondi Beach. So let's go. Ooh. So it's a beautiful walk. It is about an hour and a half walk. It might take us an hour and a half. It might take us longer. It might take us shorter. Just depends on if Dora's a fast walker today or a slow walker.
And he said, like, you want to walk the time.
But, oh my gosh. Look, Mike. Look at that, Mike. Look at that view. Peekaboo. So beautiful. So this is a beautiful stretch. Beautiful stretch here. This is why I love this walk. Now you'll note lots of cameras. Shitloads of cameras. They're obviously spotting, trying to, see if someone is going to go over the rails, which happens quite a bit apparently. Oh, that's a good view too. That's why there's lifeline signs to ring the 131115 number, toll free here in Australia, and a professional will talk to you or just listen. Because sometimes people just want to be listened, right? Listen to. One of our friends in our community has actually rang the number, and they shared that in a chat one day with us. And I do a lot of the walks for Lifeline to raise funds and awareness for mental health. This is called the Coastal Clifftop Walkway. Yesterday we were walking a different cliff walk, or coastal walk, pretty much on the other side of the bay. The north, I'm in the south side of Sydney now. So I've walked this quite a few times. We took the ferry from Circular Quay to Watson Bay. Then we walked out to Lady Bay, which is the naked beach. And then we went to the lighthouse, the Hornsby Lighthouse. There is some lives there. I kept them really short. I love the lighthouse. It's so cute. So that is Manly. A couple of days ago, we caught the ferry over to Manly and then went over to the beach, to Shelley Beach, for a swim. We spent yesterday and the day before over that way, visiting my friend, Mel, and me walking a lot. And nothing's changed. And now the really cool thing about this area is they've got a lot of native plants on here with this amazing viewpoint to the back. It's like very picturesque. Very picturesque. You're on my phone and my iPad. I'm in my camper freezing. Oh, where are you going? What are you camping? Tell us about where you are, Mike. You're freezing and I'm pretty roasting today. Pretty roasted. I don't know if you can see, but there is so much sweat on me. I'm not complaining. I actually don't mind it. But, you've got to keep hydrated, right? I've got some electrolytes in my bag. Before I walked, I left home this morning, I had some electrolytes. Last night I had electrolytes. So I'm electrolyted up. I am an electrolyte. So they had a lot of guns. So they used to have a gun here back in the day because this is prime property to, see the enemy coming in. So there used to be gun towers in here. So the previous live, when I showed you the lighthouse, it shows you some of the gun towers there too. They've even been closed off though. There's tunnels and everything. It's pretty cool. So we're going to walk to Bondi Beach, which most people, when they think of Australia, think of Bondi Beach. It's a pretty cool beach. I would say there's going to be a crap load of people there today. This is a pretty cool little section actually. Do not climb over. Peekaboo. Oh, how do I get down there, Dora? Crap. I'm not jumping. I'm preserving my knees today. Can we get under here? It'll probably cut off. Should we try? Oh, my backpack's, I'm too high. I'm too tall. I tried. Wee. 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 We did it. That's pretty cool. Look how clear that water is. Alright, okay. Lots of people coming. So maybe these people have walked from Bondi. So if people can walk from Bondi up to here, it's quite a popular thing to do. But I doubt these people have walked from Bondi. Oh yeah, there's busloads of people up there. They bus them in. Okay, someone's got a chat here. It is so epic. I used to watch Bondi Rescue, but my dad left, but it's okay because I've got a dog. He also died, but now nothing happened. What's your opinion on immigration? I think immigration's a really good thing. Really good thing. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Banksia. Wow. Yeah, immigration. Australia wouldn't be where it is today without immigration. I mean, immigration's helped Australia. I actually did a live sometime this morning and I was showing you a viewpoint and it actually talked about immigration and it said, I don't know, back in the day, 100 and something thousand people came in about 5 years back in the 60s from the UK, right? So a lot of people have immigrated from UK. They call them the £5, the £1 or the £10. Oh, they paid like £10 or something to come to Australia on a boat. And not the convicts, guys. And so, yeah, we're all, not we all, but like my dad's side of the family have immigrated from Ireland, France, and then my mum's side of the family, she's Indonesian. So, without immigration, my mum wouldn't have come here, although my dad went to Indonesia and met her. So I was born here in Australia, but, I'm half Indonesian, half Australian. So I think immigration is a really good thing. But at the same time, you need to have some rules. What those rules are, I don't know. So this is very interesting. This is Mother Nature, hey? Beautiful coastline. I think that's just wonderful. I think Mother Nature, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Got a boat out there. It's -10 Celsius. Oh my gosh. I'm at work in a parking lot in my camper. Why are you at work in your parking lot, Mike? I'm confused. Okay, keep on walking. Yeah, why are you in your camper at your work in the car park? Okay, so all those busloads of people were busloaded here in memory of the late Lieutenant G.J. Grieve, who fell fighting at the Battle of Padang in South Africa. Okay. So these people have some pretty epic views here. So guys, we are walking towards Bondi Beach. It's going to take us probably a good hour and a half. I'm not walking overly fast. It is very warm. Mike's saying it's negative something Celsius. For me, it's probably about 30 degrees right now, guys. It's actually quite warm. So I think when we get up to this lighthousey thing up here, I might pull out have a bit of hydrolyte, drink, electrolyte. I need to walk backwards, guys. I can't walk backwards, guys, you know that. But you can look behind me, there you go. So, you see that there is, if you need counselling assistant or someone to talk to, please contact Lifeline 13 11 15. Sadly, it's a hot spot for a different reason. Okay, Mike's got here because it takes me 2 hours to drive home and 2 hours back in the morning. We're working 12-hour days. I don't want to fall asleep at the drive. Oh, mate, it makes sense. I didn't realise you were 2 hours away from your work. You moved from Colorado to Minnesota for this job and you're still 2 hours away from your job? Wowzers, mate. I had no idea you walked that. I mean, you travelled that far for your work. Man, yeah, I can see why you would be falling asleep, mate. Dude. Yeah, okay. And have you got a diesel? You haven't got a diesel heater in your camper. You got lots of sleeping bags and blankets, I'm guessing. If I go home, I'll get home about 8, make dinner, shower, go to bed 11 or 12, and then have to do it all over again. Yeah, makes sense. All right, so we could catch the 380 bus. 380 bus will take us to Bondi. But we'd rather do the Coastal Cliff Walk, guys. Coastal Cliff Walk. Who would catch the bus? Who would walk? Just curious. Okay, so here we go, some more footings from, I don't know what you call them, the gun holders. Like the gun used to sit in here, right? It's interesting, hey? But prime real estate, like looking out, defending our coastline. I guess back then it was against the Japanese, I think. So that's a different kind of lighthouse. Not as cute as the one, the Hornsby Lighthouse, which is just back on the point. You can't see it from here, but there's a 5-minute live. We can actually go into these actually. Hi, how you going? And this is why the walk will take. I'm just looking in here and going, oh, what is in here? It's just interesting. So you can imagine, holding the guns back in the day. Oh, that wasn't a bad little sidestep. Hello. Helicopter. So guys, I'd have it a guess, Bondi Beach is going to be packed, and someone in the chat was talking about Bondi Rescue. Yeah, we'll see probably a lot of the lifeguards out, and hopefully everyone's swimming between the flags and no one's getting in trouble, that Dora doesn't have to film a Bondi Rescue on her phone. Apparently a couple of weeks ago on the northern beaches where I was yesterday, someone got eaten by a shark pretty badly. I don't know if they're alive still, but basically he was swimming, shark attacked a leg and an arm, and then he went back and got another arm and leg. So basically, somehow someone saved him, but he was basically a torso. So yeah, sharks are a thing, right? Not just in Australia, right? Everywhere. Okay, so the guy's here sitting here on the cliff here. That's not good. You're not supposed to do that. I hope he's okay. How you going, mate? Good view there?
Yeah, good view. Nice over here.
Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't be over there. That's why I kind of just said hello, just hoping that he's okay. But, here's what it is. Wow. Okay, that's the lighthouse. We're going to stop there and have a drink of water. Or electrolytes, should I say. No, I would love to get a diesel heater. That would be next. But thankfully, I'll probably wait until I can build my own camper and insulate it better. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, you're going to build your own camper, right? Are you going to gut the one you have and build that one up, or are you going to get a new camper? So Mike, poor Deb, hasn't obviously seen my lives this morning. She keeps on saying hello in all my other lives that I've posted. She'll find me sooner or later. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that in there. That's pretty cool. Really cool. So over there is New Zealand. It's a long way away, but, closer than America. So we're saying hello to Karen and Mel. I don't really know. I think I only know 2 people that are from New Zealand that I watch. Mike, do you know any other New Zealand creators? Oh, actually, no. Karen was interviewing a creator the other day, and I went and checked out her channel, and she actually sounds quite interesting. Can't remember her name though. So they've got the Lifeline and they've got the Count Salvo's crisis line too. So I really hope that that guy sitting on the ledge there was okay. I mean, it's not like I was going to get over the other side and have a chat. You know, some people just like to sit on the edge of cliffs. They're daredevils like that. You can't just presume people that sit on the edge are wanting to jump off it. But at the same time, you're not supposed to be over there, right? And you're putting other people at risk if you're not supposed to be there. So that's why, just stay away. But that's why I said hello. So I've done this walk. I was introduced to it by my sister first of all. And then I have done it quite a few times by myself with my Mexican boyfriend. I brought him down here at one stage. We did it. He loved it because, of course, Mexicans, they think Bondi Beach is like, you know, the place to be. So he thought that was pretty cool. And then I've taken Diego down here. We've walked down here. Mostly I've done it by myself, to be honest. And then the last time I walked the opposite way. I went from Bondi Beach to Bondi. And that's a really nice beach walk too. So I've only done that once and I'm going to do that again today. So I did that with my sister. So we're going to attempt 2 of them today. But I do have to get back to my sister's office by 5. So you have to keep Dora on track today, guys. No sidetracking. We don't need to go buy any more lunch, guys, because we had some seafood chowder back at Watson Bay. And I've still got my sandwiches. I've got some beef jerky. Oh, wait on. There we go. There's a lighthouse. Let's have some water. Let's find somewhere, some shade. Let's pull out just a bit of electrolytes, right? Just put a bit of salt back in because I am I'm sweating a lot. That's a pretty nice lighthouse. All right, we're going to stop here. Deb, I was just talking about you, Deb. I was just saying to Mike that... Oh, why have I got all this sand on me? Jeez. How did I get the sand on me, guys? What did I do? Oh, because I went under that little cliffy thing. All right, I've got hair on it. Oh, here we go, guys. Oh, shivers. Whoop. Elf. Hello, Elf. Hey, Deb. How you going, Deb? How you going, Mike? And whoever else is there, they're like, what the hell is going on there? Hey, we put you back in there. Okay, we're trying to find a bottle of water in here. Okay, there it is. Okay, it looks like pee, but this will help my pee not be that colour. Deb, did you see my other lighthouse? There was a video just this morning, or a couple of hours ago, with my favourite lighthouse. I'm just having a little sip. Because that's got to last me all day, right? Whew. Okay. Oop. Bye. Oop, wrong way. Bye. Whoops. Sorry guys, just stay there for a second. I can't hold the phone and do everything all at once. Alright. Plug you back in to my charger. Alright. Let's go. How are you, Deb? Another day, another walk. We're walking to Bondi. We're walking to Bondi. Mike's in his camper. He's a bit cold. Some buckable. Actually, this is a pretty cool viewpoint here. So in the background there, you can actually see, you might see the tops of houses, but in the distance, you can see the harbour bridge and the city. Here, let me just zoom. Can you see the top of that is the top of the harbour bridge. So I fly out tonight, guys. Back home for Saturday morning. Diego's picking me up at just after 8:30. I'll get in. And then we're invited to, actually my ex-boyfriend. He's turned 50 yesterday. And I'm pretty good friends with his girlfriend. I'm still friends with him. And so we're going to that straight after he picks me up from the airport. And they live not too far from where I live, so I think I'll have one or two 0% beers, I think. I don't think I want any alcohol, to be honest. And go home. It'll be nice to wake up in my own bed. It's always nice to go away, right? But it's always nice to go home. I don't know if you feel that. I'm sure Mike, with all this working away, you'll appreciate getting home to your own bed, right? Bit of bushland. A lot of natives. Natives are very hardy for them in this kind of weather. That's hot as hell, right? They don't need a lot of water. That's why native trees are so hardy. So yeah, this is the coast walk. Pretty much, apparently there's lots of coast walks further down. So I would like to do different ones next time, maybe. And the walk from Bondi to Bronte, there's actually a really big cemetery that you walk through right on the coast. Like, I mean, people are dying for the view, right? Literally. It's pretty crazy. So this is also a very good spot, these kind of areas here, to look for whales, but it's not whale season, right? It is not whale season. So we're heading, kind of going up that hill up there. On the other end of that hill, just the cliff, basically on the other side, we'll go down, and that's Bondi Beach. So it's a little bit of walk. I'm going to walk through a lot of residential. You can look through here. Look at these, are free to use. And that's why they've got things about whales here. Things you can see blowing, breaching. Because it is, you can see whales here, but not now. whale season's over. October, they head to Antarctica. So, we'll catch up with the coastline a little bit further down here. But we've got to go through a bit of residential because these people built on the actual cliff face. Lucky them, hey? So I think this is the end of us looking at over at the nice view of Sydney. Now we become just coastline and then get to Bondi. There's a bit of a sign here, so that's good. It'll give us a bit of timeline, like how long it's going to take us. Because it is, what is it, 12:30? No, nearly 1 o'clock. Crap. Dora's got to get working. Work, move, Dora. Walk. I mean, I don't have to do the second walk. I can just get to Bondi and be done. But it's only a half an hour walk to Bronte. I just don't want to be running back. My sister finishes at 5. We're going to have like Friday afternoon drinks together. Oh, we can have some water. Why not? My water bottle's pretty full. Okay, just give you a bit of idea where we are, guys. Where are we? Oh, we're at Clark Reserve. Crap, we've got a long time to go yet. Oh no, we've got 35 minutes, guys. No, hold on. We're here. 45. Okay, no, we've got 45 minutes. Okay, it's not that far. We're not that far. And then we get to Bondi. So these are all the different heads. All right, let's go. Stop stuffing around, Dora. Just walk. When I get in the mode, guys, I can motor. But see, I just see some swings over here. I feel like I really want to have a swing. Like, you know, don't do it, Dora. Don't do it. Just walk. When you get to Bondi, you can go for a swing at Bondi, okay? Talking about, that was swinging on a swing. I do have my togs with me. I could go for a swim at Bondi. I don't know. It's just an empty park. So we're going to see some interesting houses, guys. It's always nice to see people's houses. And like I said, this is kind of, you know, there's a lot of people that have a bit of money around here. And even if you don't have a bit of money and you have a house here, you've got a bit of money. Just saying. Pretty much everyone's got some money here. Okay, got some comments there. Oh, look at this, guys, little kangaroo. See the little kangaroo? Hello, Skippy. Let me see the comments. Okay, I can read the comments now. Pineapples? What's blowing up? Oh, the naked beach. I've already been to the naked beach, Deb. I did a live walking past it. Obviously, I didn't go down, but there are a few people naked on it. And then on my way back, I didn't do a live, but I videotaped a bit of it. And in the distance, you could see a few white bits. I'll just say, that's all I'm going to say. So on the weekends, you'd probably see a lot of people doing this walk. Weekends, people have more time, right? But you'll see a few random, oh, look, the pool there. One of those just swim pools. I don't think I was supposed to go down this way, guys. I'm supposed to just go down that street next to it. I've never done this one before. But anyway, we'll have a little look. I think I can get through here. See, the walkway's just there, guys. It's just good view of the headlands, right? Wow. So we're about to do, this is a really nice walk down there here. It's a nice boardwalk. All right, let's go down here. I really hope I can fit in Bronte, because the day that I did the walk from Bronte Beach to Bondi, it was a bit overcast and rainy. So, you know, it wasn't as picturesque, but it was still really, really beautiful. So that's why I'm kind of hoping, like today, look at the sky. I mean, it's a beautiful day. It's very warm though, but that's why I think I'm hoping I can fit it in. But, you know, I have to be on time to meet up with my sister, because my backpack is at my sister's work. So I have to be there about 5:10. And it's probably going to take me an hour from Bronte. So by 3:30 I want to be leaving Bronte Beach, and it is 1 o'clock now. So that gives me, I've got 2.5 hours. And I've only got a 45-minute walk to Bondi. Bondi Beach is quite big, so it's probably like a 15-minute walk to get through Bondi. And we might treat ourselves for a cold drink there. Might get a coconut water in Bondi. And then we'll start the walk from Bondi to Bronte, which is only half an hour. So really, we've got the time, guys. We have the time. Look at these views. Imagine these people's views, right? Out there. Jeez. Okay. Diamond Bay Reserve. Just show you where we are, guys. Oh, Diamond Bay. We just came from Watson Bay. Bondi's here. Okay, let's go. Get a bit of shade. This is one of my favourite walks, guys. So it's really nice. This is my first time doing it. So I hope you enjoy it. If you're watching this on the replay, like my mum. There's a little cave in there. Don't get sidetracked, Dora. Stay on the track. Stay on the track. Hi, Mum. How you going? Home tomorrow or home tonight? I'll see you tomorrow, Mum. Mum and I are going to an Indonesian batik Christmas party. So, yeah, that will be fun. We went last year and the food was yummy. Hey, Mum. So Diamond Bay, Vaucluse. Vaucluse is, yeah, quite expensive area. We're going to go buy some really fancy houses soon. I mean, all of these houses are fancy, guys. I couldn't afford any of these houses. Though I don't really want to afford these houses, guys. I don't think I'd want to live here. I think it's really nice to visit, right? But I don't think I'd want to live here. I like where I live, and it's nice to come here to visit, right? Got a bit of a breeze then, that was quite nice. So I've got crap loads of sunscreen on. I do have my long shirt. I might actually put that on next because just might help me from not getting too sunburnt. Even though if you put sunscreen on, you still get sunburnt, right? I'm going to have a bit more water. Saves me having to pull out my own water bottle. All right, we're here. We've still got a fair bit, guys. Unstable cliff, slippery rocks, unstable cliff. But this is why they've got this great boardwalk here. This is really a good tribute to what Sydney have, put into tourism and locals. I mean, this is not just for tourists, right? This is for locals too, right? You can imagine locals, going for a Sunday afternoon stroll or a Sunday morning stroll. A couple of pools up here, guys. I mean, this is just beautiful. Just beautiful. You're saying, I don't understand why YouTube page is not throwing your content. I don't know. No idea, Mike. I don't think anyone knows how YouTube works, hey? I'm actually surprised, that, I've been showing photos of, yesterday I went on a double-decker bus, right, over the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And I did a live, and I think I got one view. It was in the afternoon, so afternoons I don't get many views because I'm going to be honest, it's mainly Americans that are on YouTube. Oh God, look at this, guys. So in the afternoons, my afternoons, I hardly get much views. Wow. Is that amazing or is that amazing, guys? Mother Nature. That's why they say don't go play in here because it's all unstable, right? All this rocks falling down. That is just stunning. Yeah, riding a bike you can't ride a bike on here, but what a beautiful coastline to ride or walk, eh? And this is why I'm just, so grateful to the universe, God, Allah, Buddha, Ganesh, I don't know, my angels, right? I have many angels that look after me, that, I get this opportunity to, walk. Look where I'm walking, guys. This is nuts. Nuts. Sometimes you can see seals over here, guys, on the rocks. Don't see anything today. But guys, this reminds me of down in Tasmania. So the bottom of Australia is the island of Tasmania, and it's got massive cliffs, double the size of this, double the size. I reckon that's all going to fall one day. You can just see it sitting there, right? But it's just it's amazing. The coastline is super. And there's this famous walk called the Four Cliffs. Oh, I can't even remember now. Diego and I did it a couple of years ago. 2 years ago we were there. And holy shit, like you're walking out on these cliffs, like massive cliffs, all bush, no houses on it, right? But the drop is just huge. And then one day we actually took a boat, one of the fast boats that went in it, and you're sitting at the bottom of these cliffs and you're looking up and it's huge. Honestly, Australia is an amazing place for nature and wildlife. And look at that. Hey, look. Can you see the ladder, guys? There's a ladder. Can you see the ladder? What the hell? Okay, let's go over here. Okay, so back in the day, you used to be able to go to that little archway. I've got a picture of me at the archway. But what is that, guys? What is that? What do you mean argument? I have a feeling that homeless people have built some kind of something in here. They're getting up there on their ledge and they're walking around. I don't know how, but I reckon somewhere up there is a cave. On the other side of here, there's actually like the army set up little stations to actually look out to see the Japanese coming. So, but like that's so dangerous. I don't know how the hell they've done that. But anyway, that is definitely a ladder, right? But yeah, that's crazy. So yeah. Okay, maybe that's not the archway I'm talking about. Maybe there's another one. I think there's another one. I don't think I would have got that close to down there. Like that's pretty crazy. Oh, that's pretty crazy. So Mike, can you see how this is one of my favourite walks ever? And how it's pretty tall up. Like I'm pretty tall anyway, but it's quite tall so that people can't fall over by accident, right? Whoop. They can't fall over by accident. The water is just beautiful. If we get around here, we might actually be able to see that cave. Woohoo! Welcome to my backyard. Not really, but it's pretty cool to see this backyard. All right, let's keep going. Oh, they're talking about the geology. The sandstone. There's a lot of sandstone in the water, in the ground. Okay, we got no time. We've got to keep on walking. Keep walking, Dora. Keep walking. You have a plan, Dora. You have a plan. This is a great boardwalk, guys. Look at the aqua. Wow. Man, this person actually they're built right onto the cliff face there. Wow, hey? I'm sure they have very, very strong foundations that go right into the rock. Hold on to the phone, guys. Hold on to the phone. So when I can download this later on when I get home. Yeah, that was my selfie. I can download later on. Now this is a very, very pink Range Rover. Deb, would you drive the pink Range Rover? Mike, would you drive the pink Range Rover? So you see, Sydney has spent a lot of money on that boardwalk, right? It would see, I don't know, a lot of people would walk on that boardwalk. In wintertime, you see a lot more people. I mean, here's another crazy person like me walking. Deb would drive it for a day and paint it. What colour would you paint it, Deb? That colour? That colour? It's like Kermit the Frog. Okay, guys, I think this is the new part. I've not done this bit. Crap, this is new, guys. Oh, shit. Crap. Okay. Wow, guys, we are doing something new together. I've not done this bit. Or have I? Actually, no, I have. It just looks, looks different. They've put these new stairs here. All right, keep walking. Keep walking, Dora. Okay, here comes the I love stairs section. Actually, no, we can go around, so we don't have to go up the stairs. I have a feeling, God, guys, maybe this is a new section. I don't reckon I've done this walk for about 2 years. But, crap, I don't know. Whew. Okay. Oh, we could go around that way. No, we'll just go up the stairs. Don't be difficult, Dora. Just go up the stairs. Sometimes I think you just got to stop and just realise where you come. Orangey pink you would paint it? Okay. Orangey pink. All right. Have some more water. Actually, guys, this is new because you used to have to walk around there and up the stairs behind those houses. So yeah, this is definitely new. All right, more water. Yeah, this is definitely new. This is amazing. Don't leave the boardwalk. Do not leave the boardwalk. Please don't get heat stroke. Yeah, I know. I'm looking after myself, Deb. Wow. Honestly, wow. This is stunning. Well, this is exciting. We're both walking this section that we've never walked before together. Construction. Imagine living up there on that rock face there. Bloody hell, what are they building? Something. Man, this is really cool. Wow. Well, this has just added to my favourite walk, guys. This is all new. Had no idea. Now, a lot of people probably don't do this walk if you're a tourist because, well, it's going to take half your day or your whole day. Not everyone likes to walk. Wow. Wow, oh wow. Keep going. We're going up. We're going up. Up, up. If you're new to the chat, we're walking to Bondi Beach. We've started at Watson Bay and we're walking on this new boardwalk. I don't know how old it is, but it's new to me. I reckon I haven't been here for about 2 years. So, oh, wow. Fishing boat down there. That'd be a nice pool up there, hey? Wow, this is something else, this walk, I've got to say. I mean, this is my favourite walk, but now it's added to another level of my favourite walk. Okay, it looks like we've hit a spot where we can't walk anymore because you see, people's homes are literally on top of here. But we get around back on the other side. So we go around some houses. We just have to go up to the road here and go left. Sold. Very cute. Very cute. It's interesting. There's probably the bus that, the opposite one I could take down to Bondi. Right. Oh, let's skateboard down, guys. Whoa. It is warm. Very, very warm. Fantastic coastal walk. It is, isn't it? The mystic ocean holds secrets of humankind. Yeah, very much. Bondi walk. The view is nothing short of awesome. Yeah, very much. It's beautiful. And I know the view from up here is really nice too. I'm trying not to get too sidetracked. I'm trying to stick to my plan, which is to get to Bondi and then walk to Bronte Beach. Having a guess, I've probably got about 20 minutes left to get to Bondi. And then Bondi is quite a big beach too, so walking that is going to be at least 15 minutes. And then to Bronte is only a half an hour walk. It's not a very far walk. Have you done this walk before? Now we're coming up to a house on the corner here, on the other side. I've always loved this house. So I've been doing this walk for, I don't know how many times I've done it, but it's interesting. But I've always looked at this house on the corner here and think, wow, oh my God, look at this view over here. Let me show you the house first. I don't know why, but I think it's like a ship. Do you think it looks like a ship? It's very weird. Okay, so this is the view over here, guys. It's probably the most sought after view. These guys have a very bloody nice view. Look at this view. Are you still there, Mike? You can see the Opera House. You can see the Harbour Bridge. Okay, we're not going to jump down there yet. We're not that ambitious at this present moment. Look at this view. I'd love to know what you think of this view, guys. Yeah, Deb, that's one house. Look at it now from here. Imagine sitting out on that door, out on that veranda, looking at this view. What do you think, Deb? What do you think? Sydney is pretty beautiful, isn't it? What do you think of the view? I'll zoom in a bit. Now you can see what I'm looking at. It's just beautiful. All right, keep on walking, Dora, keep on walking. Oh yeah, see some other people walking from Bondi. Unfortunately, those kids are on my swing. I would love to swing there. It's a good thing there's a lot of water stations along the way. So if you drink all your water. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's go on the other side. There's a bit more shade on that side. So, I think I'm going to come up with some shops here. Then we're going to start going down. And we're going down the headland towards Bondi. There's that bus, 380 that I should probably be catching, going the opposite way. But that's all right, guys. We're feeling all right. We'll stop and have some more hydrolytes in a second, I think. Oh, the consulate of the Czech Republic. How's that, eh? So if you're from Czechoslovakia, the Czech Republic, you can come here and get your passport fixed. Now, I don't know if we can get down there on the coastline up there. I don't think we can. I never have. I just wonder if they have changed it. Okay. Deb, I'll be back in a second, okay? I'm just going to go to my Google Maps. Okay, I think we're going to do it. I think we can go this way. Bye. If we can't, we just got to come back. What time is it? Oh, only 2 o'clock. It's a primary preschool building. Torah College. That college is built right on the coast. That's prime real estate. I'd say that's a very expensive school to spend your kids to. All right. Hopefully we can walk through here. Oh, here we go. Yes, we can. There's a picture here. I wish they had arrows saying that you can go down this way. They actually don't have that. So you can't go through that way. Yep. Okay, so oh no, you could. You can go from up there. Okay, so we can walk all the way down here. Okay, good. All right, so let's go down to the coast track. Okay. We're going to go around the section. I'm allergic to bees, and all the clovers have bees on them. So I'm just going to give them a bit of a wide berth, just to limit, just in case I got bitten by a bee. I have an EpiPen with me just in case, but if you have to administer an EpiPen, you know, like you stab yourself in the leg to give yourself an adrenaline shot, because I'm allergic to bees, I'm to anaphylactic shock. But not straight away. But the doctor said to me that the next time I got bitten by a bee, it could be faster. So that's why now I have to carry an EpiPen. I've never had to use it, but if you have to administer an EpiPen, you have to ring an ambulance, because, and apparently you ring 000, That's our emergency number here in Australia. And you say, I just administered an EpiPen, and they immediately send someone to you. Apparently, you get on top of the priority because of that. All right. Radio astronomy at Dover Heights. Oh, is that a radio tower? Okay. All right, keep going. Keep going. We're starting to go down. One day, I think they'll build the walkway along here. But it'll be very expensive, right? And I don't mind walking on the street, to be honest. Can someone put an emoji in the chat so I know that the live is still working? Or just say hello? We are here. You're here, Deb. We're both here. Whew. It's got 4 dogs. He might be like a dog walker. They walk 4 dogs. It's not a short walk, is it, Deb? Dora doesn't do things the easy way, does she? That's for sure. My mum watching this will be like, God damn it, Dora. Or she'd be saying, God damn, Dora, why? Why do you do this? Why do you walk in the middle of the day? We'll find a spot up here. We will